Alrighty, guys, going live once again. That's right, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama. All right, got three consoles here that we did. We're shipping out today. Okay, we're gonna start off here. Well, the three of them are Johnny Turcias and Paul Harris and Mr. William Hess. Okay, so now we're gonna start off here with Johnny T. Okay, now Johnny T, it's easier that way. My compadre there purchased a console off the website from us. Here it is. It's all done, ready to rock and roll. We're going to go ahead. We're going to boot it up. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sync this controller up here real quick. Hang on here. There we go. All right, good deal. Okay, now, hopefully my video did not go out, which most likely with this video switch, it did. I know it did. Let's see. Yep. Oh well, it's not the console, it's the Switch. Anyway, you say we're booting up. We're going to boot up into Aurora. Okay, we're going to get some notifications from the server, letting us know it's online, live, and all that. Hey, Jermaine, how are you, man? Good to see you. And pretty much we're going to be good to go here. So just give it a second here, and here you are. Now listen, in the description, you will find a link. Please click that link and watch the video. It's an hour long. I know it's probably boring or whatever, but unless you want to stare at an Xbox 360 logo for a very, very long time and not get online, if you don't watch that video, that's what's going to happen. Okay? So please watch that video. It explains everything about this console from stem to stern, how to copy files, folders, all that, Aurora, dash launch, you name it, it does it. Okay? Please, please, please watch this video. And Brandon, I'm not sure. I have to check. I've been very busy, and unfortunately, I mean, it's just me and Lorraine doing this, okay? And we've of course she's been back and forth to physical therapy since her car accident and everything, where this broad ran over the top of our car. Okay, it's not cool. And I've been so busy building these things that I haven't been really able to answer messages up until today, in which I have looked at a few and messaged people and everything. It's just been real busy, so please bear with me. I will get back in touch with you, okay? I promise, all right? I got to get these out, though, so, I mean, otherwise I will have people going for my throat. Not a good idea, all right? So, anyway, all right, look, Johnny T, here you go, man. All right, listen, this one here, let me see what size this is here. All right, this one here is a 120 gig drive. This is a Summer Sisters special, all right? So what we're going to do is, as you can see, we're a show all. All right, I'm going to go ahead, Xbox 360, there you are. All right, and you got some games on here. You got Call of Duty, all that kind of good stuff, Grand Theft Auto, as much as I can fit on a 120 gig drive, okay? It's kind of small, I mean, but hey, it works. You can always get an external drive and add stuff to this thing, no big deal. So anyway, all right, that's your Xbox 360 games. You got some Xbox Live Arcade. Okay, you got your homebrew section where your tools reside for this crazy thing, and then you got some emulators on it. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go back to Xbox 360. We're gonna go visit the dashboard, make sure that she's up online and live, and all that other happy nonsense. There you are again, Johnny Terceus. You're on Alliance Live. Currently have 89 reserved days left. Got it good. Okay. Bypass the sign in. You will see it is up, it is online, it is live. Our beautiful eyeball pleasing HUD. Over in our fifth tab are Advanced Warfare cheats, BO2 cheats, Ghost cheats, and Modern Warfare 3 cheats. To disable, hit A. To enable, hit A. Okay? I go over all of this in that setup startup guide video that the link is in the description. Please click that link in order to be able to use all this stuff and understand how it works. Okay? So we're going to bring this back here. We'll bring this back to Aurora. Okay? And pretty much, Johnny, you're good to go, man. All right? You're going to get a tracking number in your email. All right, and you're going to be able to track this puppy, and it should show up at your door in a couple days. All right, thank you for your business, man. I greatly do appreciate it. All right, now here we go. I'm going to turn this off. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do another one here. But like I said, there's three. So we have here Mr. William Hess, the Hess man. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead, plug this stupid video in. We'll plug this stupid power supply in. And then what we'll do is we'll fire this bitch up. Alright, now I'm going to have you pay attention to the screen. And I'm going to have to sync the controller to this thing now. Here we go. Alright, sync, damn it, sync. There we go. Alright, and as you can see, console booted. Okay, life is good. Like I said, my video is really strange. The Switch is just, sometimes it works real good. Other times it's just like, what the... It's enough to make you freaking crazy. Anyway, we're booting up into Aurora, okay? which we should get online as soon as it locks up with the server. And then once it does that, once the screen stuff stops moving around here, we should be locked up with the server, unless there is a network issue, which is possible. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Hello? Mm-hmm. Looks like I have a network issue, as usual, or Xbox Live does. Let me try something here. Hang on here. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, William. Just craziness here. Wait a minute. Let me plug this in here. There we go. We'll see if we get a connection that way. Just in case. No, of course not. Let me reboot the console. Sorry about that. Hold on here. I hate that when it does that. It makes me nutty. Okay. One more time. Here we go. Try this one more time here. Sometimes, like I said, first it's the video switch, then it's my network. I don't get it. I don't get it anymore. I try. I just nothing can ever go smooth. Nothing. Nothing. Now it'll be the video switch. Watch this crap. Here we go. Let me go ahead here. Let me replug this back in. Sorry about that, man. William. I can't win for losing no matter what I try to do. Oh, this stupid thing. Come on. Stop playing with me. Oh, snap. Okay, there we go. All right. Now, look. Okay. Now, let's see if it makes it online. Maybe it will. Yes, there it is. You tell me. I don't get it. Okay? Wireless network. I don't understand. Whatever. Anyway. Okay. Look. All right. Now, as you can see, let's see here. We'll go here. Let's see, and this is also a Summer Sizzler, 120 gig. Okay, so, pretty much same compliment right here. Okay, well, so listen, brother. Here you go. Xbox 360 games. Start off here. Work our way through. You got some Call of Duties on here. NCAA Football 14, of course, with College Football Revamped version 13 mod on it. All right, so on and so forth. Now, a little XBLA. Your homebrew tools. Your emulators. And back to show all. All right, now, we'll go ahead. We'll go to the original dashboard. Check and make sure that she's up and online. Yep, there it is. Got it good. Good KV. She's up online and live. Our beautiful eyeball-pleasing HUD. And then, of course, over in our fifth tab, we have our Advanced Warfare cheats, BO2 cheats, Ghost cheats, and Modern Warfare 3 cheats. To disable, hit A. To enable, hit A. Watch the video that I put in the link. Please. Okay? Now, we'll go ahead. We'll bring it back home. And there you are. All right, and that will take us back to Aurora. William, thank you for your business, man. Greatly do appreciate it. You'll get a tracking number in your email. Going to be shipped out today. You'll have the tracking number tonight. Thank you so much for your business, man. Greatly do appreciate it. All right, one more. And then I have to build a dozen or so of them. Actually, more than that. Okay. Now, we did Johnny. We did William. Mr. Harris. Okay, Mr. Harris. Now, plug this in. Plug this in. Here we go. Mr. Harris, let me introduce you to your RGH. There it is. Okay? Now, what we'll do, I'll put it over here. Fire this bitch up. And hopefully it doesn't give me problems. Better not, otherwise help me God, I'll freaking choke it to death. Let me sync the controller right here. Here we go. Okay. Syncing controller. There we are. Okay, life is good. Alright, come on, you stupid video. Don't play with me. I'll hurt you like 15 times. I'll make sure you're dead. Hang on here. There. Alright. Everything should be fine now, I think. Yep, there we go. And so, as you can see. Alright. Anyway, no big deal. Alright, we're booting up. Now, this one's a 250 gig drive from what I understand. I do believe, because that's what he ordered. So we'll check it anyway, just to make sure. So that way then I'm not losing my mind or slipping or something like that. You know, I am getting kind of up there in age, but it's okay. Alright, here we are. We're Aurora. Good. Building profile. There you go. Alright, good deal. Now, tell you what. We'll check the hard drive, make sure everything's right. Yep, 228.1. That's a 250 gig drive because, you know, you got to allow for the operating system and everything. That's why it says 228. Okay? So, there you go. Alrighty. Now, okay. Start off over here. Here we go. Xbox 360 games. Start off at Xbox 360 dashboard. Now, this got a little bit more than the 120, of course. Alright, so we got Advanced Warfare. We got some Battlefield on there. Resident Evil. Got Call of Duties on there. A bunch of Call of Duties on there. Gears of War series on there. Grand Theft Auto 5. Halo. A little Minecraft. little Modern Warfare, and of course NCAA Football 14 with College Football Revamp version 13 on it. Okay, it's already modded and everything else. I explain all that stuff too in the startup setup video, so please watch it. Okay, I cannot go say enough about that. Now we'll check out, and we got a little bit of Xbox Live Arcade on here, so on and so forth. You got your homebrew section where your tools reside. Then of course you got a couple classic games on here. Then of course you got some indie games. And you got a full boat of emulators, over 8,000 ROMs on there. Back to show all. We'll bring this over. We'll hit the dashboard, make sure she's up and online and live and all that other happy nonsense. And there you are. You got 90 reserve days left. Got it good. All of them will have 90 days when you get them, okay? Just to let you know. All right? And we'll go ahead. And there we are. And we're up. We're online. We are live, okay? We'll go ahead. We'll check out the eyeball pleasing HUD. Over in your fifth tab, your Advanced Warfare cheats, BO3 cheats, Ghost cheats, and Modern Warfare 3 cheats. To disable, hit A. To enable, hit A. You go over all of that in the setup startup video. Please watch it. I'm not going to tell you again. Watch the damn thing. Otherwise, you will be staring at an Xbox 360 logo for a very, very long time. And then you'll tell me that it won't boot. Now I'm going to look at you. Oh, no, it booted. You just didn't set it up on your network. Let me slap you around a little bit, okay? So anyway, there we go. We'll bring it back to Aurora. Mr. Harris, I want to thank you for your business, man. I greatly do appreciate it. Thank you very much. We're shipping it off today. You'll have a tracking number tonight in your email. All right, I greatly appreciate it. Guys, thanks for hanging with me. I greatly do appreciate that, you know? Hey, Zachary, how are you, man? Giovanni, how much for a PC build? It depends on what you want. I mean, you can build something for $1,000. You can build something for $500. You could build something for $5,000. It all depends upon what you want and the almighty graphics card, which costs about $2,800 for a real good one. Okay, you know, I mean, yeah, if you look on prices online, you'll see video cards are in demand. They're extremely expensive, okay? It's not so much the motherboard and processor anymore. It's more along the lines of how much memory you're going to put in the damn thing, because that's going to cost you. The size of the SSD drive, because you got to have an SSD drive if you want a gaming PC, okay? You know, I mean, you really do. And then, of course, you know, if you want a true gaming PC, that's going to do 60 frames per second. It's going to do 4K or 120 hertz. You're looking at a lot of money for a video card, okay? It's not so much putting it together. You know, I mean, look, I've got one right here, you know, no big deal, okay? That's mine. And that emulates everything. I mean, I can even emulate an Xbox 360 on the damn thing, all right? But the problem is the video card. I've got a Founders Edition TI 1080 Ti in mine. That 1080 Ti cost me $350, and that was used, okay? But if you want a really good graphics card that's going to display properly, be prepared to spend some money. I'm not kidding, because that stuff is very expensive. Anything having to do with a PC, when you mention graphics, look out. If you want to play without stuttering, you know, without the going across the monitor and every freaking thing else, here, I'll do it again. All right, you're going to have to get a decent graphics card for it, and those things cost money. All right, I can tell you right now, if you want a roundabout figure, okay, you can message me. That's fine and dandy. You got to tell me what you want to use it for. All right, you know, I mean, do you want it for gaming? You want it for business? What do you want it for? Because that's going to dictate what it's going to cost. Because if you want a business computer, you don't need really super high-end graphics or anything like that, so they're not that expensive. But if you want a gaming PC, something that's going to be emulation and all that, you're talking money, okay? You know, I mean, you're talking real money. You know, I mean, you're talking water cooler, you're talking, you know, the video card, and I cannot recommend enough. If you look at mine, okay, if you do look at mine, my video card is vertical in there, okay? You see that? It's because I got a vertical back plane on that thing. All right, because I don't like the video card hanging from the motherboard like a, you know, I mean, like a tampon. All right, you know, I mean, just that bothers the hell out of me because it puts an undue amount of stress, okay, on the interface, okay, on the motherboard. And they say, oh, it's armored. Look, it's got metal around it. Big deal. It's still plastic and it's held in by what? Tiny little fingers. Okay, I don't give a shit what they say. All right, because you know when you hang a video card that weighs more than a damn motherboard on the damn thing, you know, I mean, it does put stress on it. I'm sorry. And, you know, I mean, you know, you bounce it around or something like that. When you're moving and everything, you could really damage it. That's why I always vibe for the vertical stand, you know, that way then it's nice, it's easy, you know, and you don't have to worry. There's not a lot of undue amount of stress on the motherboard. It's just a cable going to it, thank God, you know. But you also got to remember, too, memory. 16 gigs is very limited on Windows 10, okay? It's great on Linux, but on Windows 10, forget it, okay? 32 gig would be more along the lines. I mean, I'll max it out to 64 gig. I mean, for internal memory. And you'll notice that everything runs way smoother. I mean, but like I said, it all depends upon what you want. And I mean, like I said, I can build you one. Uh, 15 2000. That's pretty decent. That's a decent. No, Giovanni. I have to. You know what I'll do is I get online. I'll look for parts for you, and that way then I can give you a price right. Right there. I mean, I'm not adding money to the parts or anything like that. No, you're just gonna pay me to put it together. Okay, and that's not a big deal. And ship it. That's not a big deal either. Okay, I mean, I don't charge you after wazoo or anything like that. I can build you something with pretty lights and LEDs and all that. Hell, I can cut you out cutouts for it, all kinds of crazy stuff. But it depends upon what you want. Okay, and I see your budget there. Okay, so you can build a pretty decent PC for that. And I mean, it's something that's going to be expandable because you got to remember, you got to have it expandable. It's got to be good for at least 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because if you're not, then you're just blowing money. You're burning it, okay? And I don't want to see anybody burn any money. I mean, because that's just ridiculous, and buying off-brand video cards like from China and everything, man. I mean, some of them are good. I'm going to tell you right now, there are some that are really decent that they come from China. They all come from China anyway. But it depends on the components that are put on the video card. When you see one that costs $3.99 that's supposed to be all blown out and crazy and everything else, you got to question it because, okay, what kind of components are the capacitors even certified in the damn thing? You see what I'm saying? You got to be careful with that stuff. I went out and I was like, oh, I can get that video. Yeah, I bought it. The damn thing was the biggest piece of shit. I burned the motherfucker. I'm telling you right now, I burned it because it was such a piece of shit. Yeah, it's $300 up in smoke. I mean, forget it. Either we're gonna do it right or we're not gonna do it at all. And that's the way I look at things. When you're doing a PC, you do it right. Don't play around. Do it right because you want something that's gonna last and be there for you. Okay? I mean, what more can I say? Well, anyway, listen, guys. Thanks for hanging with me. Jeffrey, I'm going to slap you, man. Your RGH will be up this week. Yeah. You're welcome, Giovanni. Not a problem, man. Not a problem at all. I mean, I'll message you. Don't worry. Listen, guys, thank you so much for hanging with me. I greatly do appreciate it. Thank you for sharing my views on things and not chastising me. I mean, look, I'm the type of guy. I'm from Jersey. It's black and white with me. There's no shades of gray. Okay? There's an old saying: you get what you pay for. Okay? Now, if you're gonna pay a decent amount of money, you're gonna get something decent, or you should anyway. If you don't, you need to kill the motherfreaker that didn't freaking give you something decent for your money. All right? Well, not kill him, but more along the lines, beat him profusely about the head. Okay? I mean, like I said, I mean, something that's going to come with a warranty, something that's going to be good, something that's going to be decent, and the guy is going to be there for you also, I mean, I've been doing these things, on Facebook Live since 2014, and I've done them way before that, I mean, back to the original Xbox days, but, I mean, as you can see my website, there is always a warranty with these things, and God forbid something happens. And I've had people that have had problems happen with these things. It's mechanical. It's going to break sooner or later. It's going to happen, okay? You can't help that. There's nothing perfect with electronics, okay? Especially when it comes from China, from Foxconn. All right? So, things happen. But, I mean, the thing is the guy messages me, hey, listen, I got a problem. It's freezing up or something's wrong with the GPU or whatever. He sends it back to me. I look at it. Hey, listen, all right? Bad one. Okay, I'll throw the motherboard in the freaking garbage and I'll give him a new one because that's the way it needs to be. I mean, if you're gonna put on your big boy pants, you're gonna take care of people and you're gonna do this stuff. Well, then take care of the people and do the stuff. Put on your big boy pants, grow a set of balls, and make sure that you're gonna be able to cover what your mouth says. It's that simple. Don't write a check that you can't cover. So listen, guys, thanks again for watching. I greatly do appreciate it. Okay, you're welcome, Jeff. No problem, bro. Yeah, Stu, I'm doing God's work. No, I'm preaching. Yes, yes, yes. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Table for three. Anyway. Look, guys, have a great day. All right, I got to get back to building and stuff like that. I'm going to be building all week. All right. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. This weekend, Saturday, I'm going to be tearing out my bathroom and rebuilding a bathroom. Okay, just to let you know. All right, not a big deal. Don't worry. I'm going to be doing RGHs in between. No big deal. But yes, I'm also going to do tile work. I'm going to do a little bit of plumbing. I'm going to do a little bit of flooring. I'm going to move a toilet. I'm going to put a shower stall in. Yeah, I'm going to do pretty tile. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this space. And you know what's going to be in this space? I figured I'd be equal opportunity. All right? So I'm going to have a transvestite statue. So it's going to have a dick and a set of tits. So then that way then it covers everybody in the bathroom. So that way when you're taking a shower, this thing is looking at you while you're looking at it. Cool, right? No? Maybe I went a little too far. All right, anyway, listen, y'all have a good one, okay? I'm going to holler at you later. Take it easy, guys. Have a great day. Be safe, be kind. Remember to rewind. Talk to y'all later.